Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Welcome
We're
back.
back with another review and recap of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. final season, episode 8. This one is basically about how they're kind of stuck in like in the Zephyr, and they keep jumping every 20 minutes, and they're trying to figure out how to fix it. That's the main plot of the entire show. How are they going to get out of this thing, and the time keeps ticking down every time they jump. The next time they jump is sooner. I think the first one was like 2 days, then a day, then 8 hours. So, down to like it was like every 20 minutes that the ship was jumping over again. So Yo-Yo and May go to what's it called, Afterlife, which is I think it's back in season 2 maybe. I don't remember what season that was with Jialing and all the Inhumans or whatever, and with the Terrigen crystals and whatever, because they figured they can go to her so Yo-Yo can get herself fixed because she can't run fast.
So I didn't know if you knew most of the time.
No,
Yeah, so they go to the afterlife because obviously they want to fix Yo-Yo's powers and everything. And also May and Yo-Yo do fighting simulations of one another to help her sort of get her powers.
Yeah, we're making
up
sense
and going.
the feeling she's trying to get something out of Yo-Yo. I think it's like a mental thing, so she's trying to help her, get through that. We're making sense of people's feelings, where it's anger, sadness, whatever it may be.
And also, our favorite character comes back for the 10,000th time in a row. Coulson's back.
Yeah, he's back again.
Yeah, they rebuilt his whole body again. So I don't know why they do, but
Yeah,
apparently they do now.
I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, oh, it's a good thing you decided to build my head first this time instead of my legs. And it's weird how he's aware that
He's died like 30 times.
and that he's not really human, but he's kind of like okay with that, kind of.
He's like, I'm a robot, but I feel good. No.
That's why he was in the computer last week. So he said he was thirsty for a year and a half, and he couldn't drink anything because he was in the computer. And every time they showed him, he had a glass of water in his hand, so he couldn't wait to drink some water.
Yeah,
that was kind of funny.
And also Enoch, he also had some comedy humor.
Yeah, Enoch's always like it's always kind of like a comedy relief. It's like a dry humor type of thing. Like for every episode, we can count on Enoch to say something that nobody else in the room thinks is funny, but as viewers, you notice that it's something comical. What was it tonight?
He was making fun of Agent Sousa about like he lacks like he doesn't really know how to do anything.
No, that's what made it funny. That he said, what do you think, I'm a Neanderthal? He's like, I met some Neanderthals before, because Neanderthals were around before human beings, or technically, so like the cavemen.
Yeah.
So he's saying, I met them. So he was trying to say, no, you don't fit their skills, because he was taking it like literally, like obviously he's not a Neanderthal, but Enoch doesn't get that it's supposed to be like a joke type of thing, but he doesn't realize it's sarcasm or whatever. So he's talking like seriously, like, of course you're not a Neanderthal. You lack the skills or whatever, or that type of intellect. You're different than whatever. But he took it way too literal, so I thought that was kind of funny.
And then back to the serious storyline here. Then Cora runs away, the daughter, and she meets Malik's son.
Yeah, Nathaniel, who apparently, I thought he died in the last episode, but he didn't.
Yeah, it turns out he's alive still.
He took Daisy's, some of her powers, so he's, I guess, he can
do what she can.
Yeah, but so it was kind of strange. I thought he had more powers than just that, but he's still alive, so he shows up to help take Cora away from what do they call the Inhumans. So he's with, what's her name, Sybil, the evil woman that's been in the last few episodes. That she was with the what do they call them?
Chronocoms.
Yeah, with the Chronocoms. So she's still around, and now she's controlling him, and he's going to go take over Afterlife and kidnap all the people that are there, and I don't know what he's going to do with them all, but
probably kill them all.
He has some grand plan of what he wants to do.
I thought it was very cool of Cora's power, because she's also an Inhuman as well. of the power she used, like she burned Lee's like face off. I thought that was pretty, and it's also pretty cool how Inhumans are now in this
Yeah.
series now. Because I think they were supposed to make like an Inhumans TV show
Well,
or
yeah,
movie.
they did, but the TV show was terrible. It lasted one season and it got canceled. It was on
Netflix.
No, it was on regular TV. I think it was on ABC.
I think it's on
I don't
Hulu. Hulu.
No, I know it is now, but it's just the one season, and it wasn't very good. I remember watching. I was getting excited to watch it and watch it, and I thought it was terrible. So, but yeah, I thought it was cool how they brought Jylene back from the early in the season, and also the guy who can, if he touches you, he can transport you to another location. So he was also in previous seasons. I don't know if it was the same person that played him, but I know it was the same character.
And then the guy transports them all back to the Zephyr.
Yeah.
Yo-Yo technically they all thought she fixed the problem with them, with the ship jumping every like 10 seconds but it turns out like a few minutes after that, Enoch and Deke are down there looking at it, making sure it's running properly. And then it starts acting up again. And he's like, "Oh no, this is not." And then they jump, and then they all disappear.
Yeah.
And basically the end of the episode basically shows Cora and Malik's son, along with the rest of the Chronicons, like planning like their next invasion and everything else, and possibly setting up the next episode. And then the preview for next week shows they're stuck in a time storm. So it's basically like they can't get out, and Coulson was acting weird. Sounds like he's gonna, because he's basically saying, "I'm gonna watch all you die one by one," and some of them are crying, some of them are like just having meltdowns.
Yeah, of course. Who knows if any of them are actually gonna die before the season is over?
Because there's only like 4 more left.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of terrible now if these characters make it this far and they kill them all off. But I don't think that'll happen. I think they're gonna help. Obviously they're gonna get out of it somehow. I mean, there's only a few episodes left, so I would imagine they would go on a positive note, not kill, half the characters off. But overall, is another good episode. This one was kind of slow. I thought a little bit. I mean, it was okay, but this wasn't. I thought the last episode was better than this one.
I agree.
It was mostly around the Inhumans and in the afterlife, and Nathaniel still being around. And it was like the one moment where there's a kind of sad moment, a little bit, where Simmons was leaving a message from Fisk because she thought that they wouldn't see each other again, or might not, whatever. It's because they're stuck in this time loop, and they thought they were going to jump out of the ship and be stuck there. So.
Fitz is supposed to be in it, but he hasn't showed up
yet. He still has yet to appear in any of these episodes. So maybe I don't know. I don't know how he's going to suddenly be in an episode.
You're like, hey, what's up?
I'm sure it's going to be probably the very last episode he'll be in, which. It's kind of too bad that one of the main characters is in the very last episode of the last season. But overall, good episode. Decent, even though it was a little bit slow, and I liked the last episode better. But whatever, it was a good one. I think that's going to do it. It's getting a little bit late, so
I agree.
I'm a little tired, so we're going to wrap this one up. If you guys like this video, comments or anything, put them on down below. And as always, hit that like and subscribe.
Until next time.